Hey guys, it's Burgess here and welcome to another Heroes of History Epic Empire video. Today we're going to talk about the heroes specifically for the new heroes. Because I think one of the biggest mistakes we make in game like Heroes of History Epic Empire is expecting a hero to completely change our account the moment we unlock them. And honestly, I catch myself doing exactly that with Odysseus. The more I watch the community talk about him, the more interesting the conversations has become. It wasn't really about whether Odysseus are strong hero or a weak hero. It became a discussion about expectations, and I realized this probably happened with almost every powerful hero that get released. We hear someone is SSS tier, we finally awoke them, we spent a few resources, jump into the battle, and if they don't instantly outperform the heroes we're been using for months, we start wondering if everyone exaggerated. And don't forget, if you enjoy those kind of conversations where we try to understand why experienced players see things differently, consider subscribing and leaving a like. It really helped me keep making videos like this, and I genuinely enjoy figuring those things out together with you. I think the first mistake happened before we even enter our first battle with a new hero. The moment we hear like 3S tier, our brain quietly replaces that sentence with something completely different. Instead of hearing this hero has one of the highest selling in the game, we hear this hero will immediately make my account stronger. Those aren't the same statements. And later I enter in one of the discussions where the people actually say that Odysseus was not actually performing that good. Currently I'm continue leveling up this bad boy. It's like level 50, level 40. At one point it's going to, get close to my level 60 and 70 heroes. But something that I noticed, because I make a couple tests with this bad boy, specifically in the arena, and the thing there was this hero was not actually looking performing that strong in the arena, and I was having some expectations, and a lot of people are having those expectations when they're like, okay, I need to the sales the moment I get him. Okay, I get him right now, I have to be extremely solid in the arena, be extremely solid in the Tesla storm, be extremely solid in all of the places where the Odysseus is going to be a very solid hero. And I'm giving just Odysseus as an example, but this actually applied to every new hero that is coming in Heroes of History Epic Empire. Just at the beginning, before this bad boy gets leveled up, before you find some relics for him. I actually have some relic, by the way. I have to check it out what I have. Maybe I'm going to use some of the relics on him, but it's needing relic, it's needing equipment. You also have to add these things. I mean, there is a whole context around one hero, but the moment you actually get this hero, he's basically completely naked. You don't have anything for this hero the moment you get him. I mean, here depend on your account. Do you have gear already prepared and stuff like this? But I really didn't have some crazy expectations from of these sales the moment I get it, and a lot of people are saying it's underwhelming right after they unlock him. But yeah, my first impressions is this is absolutely normal. I mean, you just get a brand new hero that is not like full geared at the end of the day. The things that really changed my opinion wasn't someone saying, trust me, he is good. It was the kind of questions experienced players immediately start asking. They weren't asking whether Odysseus was worth building, they were asking things like, what's his equipment level? Does he have his relics yet? How many awakenings? What his ability level? I thought that was really interesting because they weren't judging the hero at all, they were judging the investments. And that completely changed how you look at the tier list. A tier list usually show you a hero potential, not the version of that hero you just unlocked 5 minutes ago. Those are almost two completely different characters. And with the investments, this is absolutely natural to change your opinion over some heroes. Now, to be fair, I was a little skeptical against Maria Curie. I'm going to share with you about the hero that I was skeptical at the beginning, and after this, the hero became extremely solid and a hero that I was expecting so much, but with the investment, this hero just don't show the result. The first hero was actually Maria Curie, except that she's very fast with regular and initial charge, so she's basically firing up a lot. Is doing pretty solid damage, like 166%, but the thing here is I didn't really like this poison and burning effect. It's like close to 100% this for over 8 seconds, and that was looking very small amount. But yeah, with the time when I start going over this hero, I put some equipments here and there, I put some relics, and the hero starts shining. Now the other hero that is other way that I start with the belief that hero is going to be very solid. I know I give us for second time the Hercules, but it's true, bro. When you see 1680% healing, that he's healing himself from his base damage, you expect this dude is doing crazy amount of damage, in same time is never dying. I mean 1.6k healing, and also doing some control effects like stuns. But when you see the initial charge, regular charge, when you see the real damage, when you see that this healing may not even be able to be done because the hero may die very fast, you start questioning how good this hero is. And I think with the investment, the investments you're doing in one hero just show you how good this hero is at the end of the day with the investment. But at the beginning, there is a huge hype around the new heroes, and I totally get that. I totally understand that. The moment everything finally clicked for me was when I was seeing players who's already invested into Odysseus saying something completely different. Instead of calling him disappointing, they were saying things like, my Odysseus is doing double the damage of my 2 times awakened Achilles. Now, whether that's true for every account isn't even the important part. The important part is that one group just unlocked him, the other group has already building him. Neither group was wrong, they were simply talking about different stage of the same hero. Now, obviously, I also test, even though that is not well developed, my Odysseus, I also test him in the arena, places where Achilles is very solid. At this point, I cannot say my Odysseus is actually outperforming Achilles, because Achilles is a very solid hero. I mean, I remember back in the days when for first time I get him and I test him, I make tons of videos. I mean, not tons of videos, couple of videos about him, saying how solid this hero is. A lot of people was not actually believing that much, but with the time, the whole community agreed that Achilles is one of the very solid heroes in this game. So, comparison between the Odysseus and with the Achilles, by looking the single target damage, yeah, they may be close. From point of attack speed, yeah, maybe, but Achilles also have this healing part. 12% is not that much, but still he's having it, and the attack speed is like 160%. Now, why is important for me the attack speed? Even though Odysseus is doing more damage, the attack speed here is important, because if you have a hero doing like 100% something what Odysseus are doing when he fully level up his spell, it's like 2 people shooting, right? 100%. You have like 160%, it's like 2 people and half are shooting. for X amount of time. Here is just for 4 seconds. For Achilles, I think it was longer. Yeah, it's like 8 seconds. When the regular charge is 10 seconds, and this one is for 8 seconds, it's basically close to covering the whole time. Only like 2 seconds are not covering. So it's even 2 times more the amount of attack speed that Hughes is having. So yeah, from first look from the spells, I can say that Hughes is going to do way better from Odysseus, but at the end of the day, this is my opinion. But you cannot. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to be um, the comparison here is completely full because again my Hughes is level 20. The skill he's having, this is basically the final skill. At level 30 is even getting more and more, like extra defense 22, the healing is jumping to 21, the attack speed is 180%. I mean, this is just so many buffs compared to what the Odysseus are giving. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, Odysseus is a hero that we're getting basically for free. So I don't expect this hero to be extremely crazy. The good thing is what you need this hero to actually, go and fight in these stages where you're going to get some very nice gear like defense, some extra defense, initial charge minus 1 second, and what is the other one? Single damage do 5% and attack speed plus 9 hits per minute, which is extra attack speed. So yeah, definitely he is very good here, and one of the main reasons he's very good here is just how fast this ability get recharged, and also that he's having this ability charge by 2 seconds in the skill of ambush. I think today's discussions is a good reminder that some of the most useful lessons in this game aren't about finding the next overpowered hero. They're about learning how to judge heroes more fairly in the first place. A huge thank to all of my channel members because your support give me the time to dig into discussions like those instead of only making straightforward guides. If you do like to support the channel and be part of future strategy discussions and help shape the topic I investigate next, you can check out the membership below the video.